Hello, Jeff Foster, WebBiz Ideas. This tutorial is on citation and review analysis. The main goal is to determine how many citations and reviews you have compared to your competitors, and then record this information every single month. Now this tutorial is very important because it's going to tell you why your competitors rank number one and why you don't, and an estimation of how long it's going to take for you to surpass them. Now, before I get into how to do this, just reviewing what a citation is. Obviously reviews are reviews, but what's a citation? Well, a citation is every time your business is referenced online, right? How many times your business name, address, and phone number is cited online. So a lot of times this happens, right, with yellow page listings, yellow book, show me local, right? A lot of directory listings will list your business name, address, and phone number. And so what we're looking to do is count up how many times this is being done for your business and then your competitors. And so there's only two very easy steps. And step number one is to record how many times your business is listed online and the number of reviews. And then number two, how many times your company's competitors are listed online and their reviews. And what we're going to do is compare and contrast and find out how long it's going to take to surpass them. So in yellow, your company, in pink, your competitors. Now, to do step number one, how many citations and reviews your company has? Well, number one, you have to download this template, which can be done from our site. And now you can record your initial results. And I think I have an example here, right? You can record your initial results right there, and then every month you can record them and see how many citations you now have. So, right, if you're doing local SEO, these numbers should increase over time, right? And eventually, in green, if you're doing a good job, you should come to the point where, hey, I have as many citations, 48, as my competitors, 48, and then you should be able to build from there. So, how to get these numbers in there though? Step number one, we're still trying to figure out how many citations and reviews you have. So how do you get this 13? How do you get the 0? How do you get, to going to 17 to 2? How do you find out this information? How many? It's a lot to keep track of, all these listings. So you can do this manually. You can go to Google, type in some search operator terms, perhaps your phone number, your address, and your company name, and you can sift through hundreds of results and try to find out and calculate this. But what we suggest is using some software, and we suggest software called WhiteSpark Citation Finder. It's a fantastic software, and once you're logged in and you click by search by phone number, what it's going to allow you to do is type in this manual information into here. You type in your location. I'm in New York City. Hey, there's my phone number, there's my company name, and you do a search. Now, and what it's going to show you is it's going to show you a database or a list of every place that you're listed online. And then there's a nice easy number, 57 up here. So what you're going to do, right, is go back into your template, and there's the number 57. So citation sources you can get from local citation finder, from doing the search by phone number, and then simply just recording this number, 57. And if you want, obviously download this so you know where your listings are. But that's the magic number that we're looking for. So 57 goes in there. So how do you find the number of reviews that you have in Google? Well, that's pretty easy, right? You just go to your local business listing, and hey, it says there's 24 reviews that your company has, and so that's going to go right there. And so obviously this is the next month, so it needs to be updated. So they've gotten one more review for their company in the following month. And then you would do this for the same in Yahoo and in Bing. So very simple. But now what we want to try to find out is how many citations and reviews your competitors have, right? That's in pink. So how do we do that? How do we get those numbers in there? Well, to do that, again, we could do it all manually, but now we want to use WhiteSpark Citation Finder again, but this time search by key phrase. Last time we did search by phone number, this time search by key phrase. And so the information you're going to enter in here is again your location, New York. We'll try to identify New York again, and then a keyword. So this example, we're trying to rank for commercial cleaning. And so this is the keyword they're going to search for, commercial cleaning New York. And really what the software is doing, it's gonna take this keyword right here, and it's gonna go into Google Maps, and it's gonna pick the top 7, or I guess really technically it's going to go into Google Places or Google Local or whatever they're calling it these days, and pull the top 7 local businesses, and they're going to really analyze them and say how many citations do they have. So the results are going to look something like this. You're going to come in here, you're going to click search, and the results will look like this. And now there's the top 7 companies here. Right, Commercial Cleaning New York, which is our client, which also has the #1 results there. Right, they're taking that information and they're saying, okay, here's how many citations they have, 58. Here's how many citations the next one down has, the BBB, right, Cleaning Services. All right, that's right there. How many places online is this company listed? Right, their name, address, phone number. How many places, like Yellow Pages, is that company listed? And below it, it's actually going to show you all the places that it's listed, right? So these are where the numbers come from. So let me just explain what you're going to enter in here. So the total citations found, this top number, which is 202, you're going to go below these listings, and that's the number right here. Total citations mean, right, out of all these 7 businesses, these are 202 different places that you can get listed, because right, many of these places probably have it listed in the same location. Now the other listing, the citation sources, that's 58, you're going to go in here and you're going to analyze your top 7 competitors, and you're going to find out who has the most citations. So in this case there's 58, and there's 58, right? So that's, no one has more than 58, so 58 we're going to record in here. And so now we know that, right, the top company that's ranking in the top 7 has only 58 citations being found, and yet there's 202 potential, right, citations that we can get our company listed in. Because again, all these companies are listed different places. It's not the same 58. And so that's what we want, that number in there. And so that's how you fill this out. And the reason why we want this number is, right, we want the potential places that we can get our business listed. And so in further tutorials we're going to show you how you can export these results, go through them, and get listed in more places so you can stay on top. And then the final piece of data you have to enter in, right, is the reviews found in Google of your competitors, and Yahoo and Bing. Again, very simple. What you're going to want to do is search for a keyword, again, commercial cleaning, into Google. Make sure that you have your city in here. You can always change the location. But now what you're going to do is you're going to go to the first page of Google Places, and you're going to say, okay, who has the most reviews? This listing, which is our client, 24, 20, 20. No one has more than 24, so I'm going to record 24 here. Again, it would need to be updated. It's a month later. Oh, so I apologize. This will need to be updated, right, in pink, because we're looking at competitors. We're looking at, of all the people that are ranking on the first page, who has the most reviews. And so we're going to have to update this here to 24. So obviously someone that had a lot of reviews, perhaps spamming the system, got knocked off, and now there's the top competitor, which is our client, that is ranking there. So that definitely goes to show that when you're doing this, you want it natural. You notice our client, they started out with 0, and it progressed, you know, from 2 to 5 to 8 to 9 to 11, right? This is natural reviews. These are people reviewing their companies. We help people, encourage them to review, but you don't want to spam. You don't want to get 20 in one time, because eventually things like this will happen and you'll just get knocked off. And so that's what we're looking to record. And so this is a very simple tutorial. But if you do it right, you're going to rank #1 for many of your keywords, organically and in local. And one other thing to point out in the template is we do have a section for all your information. For example, your state, your city, your keyword that you want to search for, your phone number, your business name, and right, that way each month you do this, it's easy, but at the same time, if you're outsourcing this task, hey, now this is all the information. So right, when someone does do a search in Google, well, the keyword commercial cleaning, well, right, there's the keyword, there's the city. And so if you're outsourcing this task to an employer or somewhere else, that helps you keep organized. So this is how you do citation and review analysis. If you have questions, please come to our website. We have a Q&A section there. and you can ask questions.